bracket.
This one is starting out much more contested than Live Fire did. Maybe people had to warm up.
Well, this is like slightly more close quarters and a lot more fun than Live Fire. A lot easier to see cross map here. I look like with the repots. Doesn't get the kill.
Boogeyman isn't able to save himself there. Does die there for that last kill. I forget who gets that kill on yard. It looked like it was BG. Dark Light kills Howling, bottom loop.
BG climbs with a nice split again.
Doesn't pick up the shock rifle though.
Must not trust their abilities.
Boogeyman with a good cleanup there. But he starts getting shot at. He doesn't know what to do. Almost gets the trade.
Darklight currently in 4th place. Man needs to start picking it up if he wants to compete for a top 2 spot.
Howling and Spartan Shatter are tied for first at the moment. No, BG is now tied with Spartan Shatter.
Not trying to criticize these players whatsoever, but it is apparent they are lower ranked with the amount of melees everybody is going.
Nothing wrong with good melee.
Yeah, Reclaimer, you're like beating
All
yourself
that.
off.
That's all that.
Say again, JC?
You said you're talking a lot of smack about the melees, but I know you like to beat yourself off too.
What man doesn't?
This is Rocket League. Beautiful kill by
How
Dark
do you
Light.
strafe and then go for a punch? What?
Darklight
never
with
seen
the
anyone
immediate
straight enough
cleanup
with
after
that.
the game.
That's crazy.
Oh, Shatter does not get the headshot off there. What a kill from Gas Mask. And he gets the from the grave though. What a trade.
He shot
He
the
got,
grenade
like,
in front of him and killed himself. He
Jesus
he
Christ.
basically
Oh,
he
never
remote
mind.
detonated himself. I had it all on my stream.
She got
Darklight
trade.
is tied first place.
He backed up into
Beautiful
the grenade and
kill from
shot the grenade in
Boogeyman.
front of him and blew it up in front of himself and killed himself when he was one shot. That's
That is
pretty.
insane.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool.
The cockroach is living up to his name. 9 deaths. What he can do.
Boogeyman almost.
Oh, with the
cockroach
double kill
strikes
too.
again.
He got the double kill on BG. Let's go, Darklight. Sorry, I'm a homer at heart. I apologize.
Cockroach is down and out.
Yeah, BJ
BG
got
with a double.
revenge. BG got the
BG, can
revenge.
you get a triple?
Oh no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals. Just to recap, everybody, last Sunday we saw the grand finals start between Liminality and Shatter. That would also be Darklight and Spartan Shatter. Spartan Shatter took away that last game right before we had to stop, making it 2-1 in favor of Darklight. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, if Darklight's able to pull away with the dubs in this game mode, right? It would still have to require a reset, which would mean we'd play a whole nother bracket. Now, the Chunks, if you could let our audience know, is that still going to be a best of 5, right?
This is still going to be a best of 5. Yes, sir.
All right. So, without further ado, the Chunks, take it away. You are our host and tournament administrator. I was just trying to tee you up for this one.
Moving into the game soon, just checking if the players are ready. As he said, they are 2-1 right now. Shatter was able to pull away to get a win to keep this match going on midship right before we had ended. Very close game for the two. But Darklight does know how to slay and has been really carrying the first 2 matches. I forget exactly what they were, but he was definitely getting many of those kills and pushing for the objective at the right times, getting the wins. So we'll see how it plays out today. Both players are warmed up and ready to go.
to give everybody a little bit of a recap, I was showing the free-for-all at the beginning of the stream as a live look-in from what happened before, as progress as we were setting things up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a best-of-5 tournament. We are now in Game 4. Darklight did start off with heavy hitting, as they say, in the beginning of this tournament-style play. However, as the games progressed, right, Spartan Shatter did get a foothold in that third game, right? And then right after that, we had to separate because both players had things to do. Obviously, you know, this is a not too serious casual tournament, so we're not too hell-bent on these things, right?
Yep, pretty much. We already see Spartan Shatter getting towards the active camo, getting the nade off too. Just needing that one headshot.
He backs Darklight in the corner. Darklight backs down to Yellow Fridge, backing down. Throwing plasmas, going for the thrusters, wrapping around on bottom P. Spartan Shatter wrapping around to Yellow Fridge in that Yellow Fridge corner if anybody saw in the outline. And back whacks Darklight with his back turn. Spartan Shatter now with the lead of 1 kill in the lead. We're watching Spartan Shadow's POV on my stream. The Chunks has his stream up on Twitch. As you know from last time, we have 2 separate POVs going here at the same time. We have Darklight, as you can see from my POV, sneaking around, you know, bottom car, going to yellow utility, and sneaking around that way. What do you think here, the Chunks? Do you think this is going to be a situation where, you know, you might see play work out here?
Well, now that the active camo is gone, I was gonna say not too well because of the active camo, but this is all Spartan Shatter. He just has to get this kill, and he does so, able to defend it off, but that spawn will not get him close. Wow. Darklight going straight for that flag here now.
From the plasmas now. Now he's making a run for the flag from the Yellow Fridge area. Knowing that he's in yellow utility, he knows he has some time to make a pull here, but let's see what the situation takes him. He's taking his sweet time making the pull, but Spartan Shatter is not making a move to it. He's staying top car, right? What's interesting about this situation is that you have it as 1 flag, right? So this is like a situation where you have to, you know, obviously slay out and run the flag. Obviously in favor of the defense as Spartan Shatter pulls away with the kill there, going to return his flag. Obviously, this is in favor of the defense. This game mode, if anybody's ever played it in casuals, literal casuals like social, you tend to see the defense having the advantage in most cases. What do you think here, the Chunks?
There are some cases where defense really does have the advantage there, but from what I've seen with Howling and Boogeyman, their game, they were really close with the attacking and the defense. Both players were able to get really good plays in each little rotation.
Spartan Shatter plays the camo yet again, controlling the power-ups and the flag positioning right now. Sorry to cut you off. For anybody that was wondering that have been watching the Oxus gaming stream, I did not follow those game feeds. Nice grenade play by Spartan Shatter there. I did not follow those game feeds, so the Chucks was actually streaming those on his Twitch. So for those of you watching All Access Gaming, you did not see any flag games until this particular instance, because that never occurred for Facets or Darklight's game. Sorry to cut you off once again.
You're good, you're good. But both players, yeah, they were able to play really well in the rotation, just showing how fair really just having the skill to push through and get these kills really is. Sudden death. The flag is still out. All Darklight needs to do is get this kill, stop the return. He gets there and doesn't get the kill. Shatter was doing really good on defense, really carrying most of the kills there. Darklight not able to get a single kill on Spartan Shatter. Really has the upper hand here.
So now I'm gonna
Shatter
switch.
already getting closer to that.
I'm gonna switch to Darklight's POV again because now he's the one on defense. We're working for this play for camo here. Camo has definitely been a factor, and Spartan Shadow wins that gunfight and once again wins the camo again. Camo has always been a play factor in this game mode. What do you think about camo on Aquarius since they switched it from Overshield? What do you think about that, the Chunks?
Camo on Aquarius is really huge. Overshield was also really big, but I feel like Camo definitely holds the higher ground just because in a map so small, you really need to be able to know where everybody is. And active camo definitely changes that factor. As you see, Spartan Shatter is already pushing Darklight out of the base, almost able to get the flag here safely.
Yeah, I generally feel like that camo adds a new element of power play in this field because, yeah, think about it, with the overshield, I mean, you're pretty much a target in most cases. I mean, you're glowing white, right? You got an overshield, so clearly they're gonna want to melt you because obviously you're a powerhouse spawn with an overshield. Whereas camo, you can't see it, and on a map that's already dark in certain corners, it allows for the camo to work in a better play here. Oh no, look at this play for the pull here. Oh, what a win by Darklight.
Not get there. What a kill for Darklight.
I was watching Spartan Shatter's feed. It didn't look like he actually got the melee off. It looked like Darklight beat him by like a half a tick. Maybe he had better frame rate. I don't really know. Remember, Darklight is playing on PC, ladies and gentlemen, so he has that edge factor on Spartan Shatter. But not there.
But also, yeah, Overshield also, I feel like, is pretty easier in this map just because, like you said, everybody's on your back. It's way easier to get team shotted within either being in the middle of the map as soon as you apply Overshield or just being able to get found because of all the small corners and easy angles of the map. Darklight able to get a few shots on that camo.
But yet again, Spartan Shatter is controlling the camo on this map. He's just always getting the power up and always controlling the map because of it. And oh, that was
really
a back whack. I mean, he still got the kill, but that was a back whack from my perspective.
Oh, he leaves the flag up there on accident there. Almost able to get the kill in. But yeah, Spartan Shatter really is good at the power weapons and power items in this tournament. There was one game against BG Clam Slams where he would not let her even get the sniper or the rocket launcher in Serenity. They were going back and forth with that, but he always came out on top holding both power weapons.
However, in that instance before, Darklight did give him a set of blue balls, but that time he was outgunned there, Darklight. But the round's over. It's a tied up match right now, 1-1 right now.
Let's see if Darklight can break this little cycle. Spartan Shatter definitely flipping the tables, outslaying Darklight a lot. Spartan Shatter once again gets the camo while Darklight tries playing safe here. Already found. Oh! So Spartan Shatter is not able to get the melee. Darklight going straight for that capture. This may be a capture for Darklight.
You got it.
He breaks the cycle.
That's it.
Spartan Shatter needs to get this next win to cancel this out. Or this may be Darklight's game to take. And a bracket reset at the top of that. Spartan Shatter was not able to get that melee off to secure that round, but he does get the active camo here once again, as always. Still getting meleeed though. Not meleeed, grenaded. Spartan Shatter definitely knows how to play around a player.
Darklight's down bottom mid, going for the heat wave. Dance around the issue, and there goes the play by Spartan Shatter, yellow utility. Darklight's gonna head him off on top car. He was expecting it. Did he drop bottom yellow? Yes, he did with camo. Bottom yellow and car 2. Car 2 now. Darklight's sitting on flag right now. I'd bait it if I was him. Oh, but he doesn't get the trade like he wanted, and there's the one shot running away with the flag. Can he get the last shot off? Oh, no, he's got his shields up. Oh, but he finishes him in blue utility. What a stop by Darklight. Oh, no. Now it's a gunfight for the flag here. Spartan Shatter makes a rush, and he gets the melee off. That might be right there. That is going to be a return. Minute and 46 seconds left in this match, ladies and gentlemen.
One thing I have not seen that could be used here is that active camo and just walking with the flag. You are not visible at all, and that would be a huge factor in the game. even
I
though
don't
it does
know.
take longer.
I don't know. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but in that instance, Darklight saw him. He knew where he was. I mean, even walking with the
Yes,
flag,
definitely.
he could still get the shot. I don't. I hear what you're saying. You're definitely right if you're not already in plain sight, but he was already in his line of view.
Yeah,
Throws it out for
definitely.
distraction. Trying to bait a fight here, but he's not gonna win that one.
Ooh,
Nope. Yeah.
beautiful shot.
It was a good shot
Beautiful
by
shot for
Darklight.
Darklight there. Camo is up, and this should be in Darklight's favor unless Spartan Shatter can get there. Doesn't get the nade off. Darklight does and gets the kill. This may be a turnaround for the Slays. Spartan Shatter is at 11 while Darklight is at 9. This may be huge for Darklight.
We're closing in on 45 seconds left in this round, and this could be the match right here. He's got one play. He's a yellow utility. Here's the gunfight. Darklight
And
turns
that
around and
should
wins
be
it.
game.
That might be it, yeah. Unless he can get a pull, but then he won't be able to juggle it. He's going to have to run it. And in this game mode with a 1v1, it's hard to run the flag without juggling it without getting killed. And he needs to keep possession to stop the clock, as we all know, playing a lot of Halo Infinite ranked.
And
All
that
right, I
is
think
game.
that's
We're
gonna
going
do
to
it.
the bracket reset.
Yep, that's going to do it. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
2, 1. What a match. Beautiful match there. Darklight able to turn it around with only one round to make up for that. All right. Would you want to do your little mid-game interview once again?
Yeah, sure, we'll go for it.
All right.
All right, gents,
Yo.
we're doing a live look in here with the Chucks in.
Sounds good.
Did you
Sounds
see-
good.
So, how do you guys feel after that? Set that bracket and now the reset. What do you guys think of each other's gameplay? Let's hear it from you guys.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was it felt good. Like I was honestly like really scared because I think the first round ended like 0-5 or something like that. Shatter was just winning every single engagement. But yeah, we were having a good time, and thankfully I managed to win a couple of like pivotal 1v1s. I think at least for my first flag cap, he hit a no reg melee, so that unfortunately screwed him over.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, I guess just luck started going my way a little bit more. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I lost, but I still feel pretty good. I mean, I got a lot of kills and stuff like that. It was just there was a few things that just when it mattered, it didn't happen, right? So.
I have to say, I was very impressed with both your gameplays, considering it was one flag, very interesting game style. Tell me, Shatter, what was it that allowed you to, you felt like capitalize on getting every camo in that situation? I mean, I felt like you controlled it in that whole entire set.
So it's basically I played the original Halos kind of competitively, so I have kind of that mental timer about when those things are coming up, and when I'm playing just regular matchmaking and stuff in the game, I find that since I solo queue so much, it's kind of pivotal for me to be the one to get the power weapons and all that stuff. So it's just timing and being in the right positions to have the best chance that you can get those when they're coming up.
So I just got to ask, Liminality, Darklight, Facets, man of many names. I'm just going to leave it at that. How did you feel when he took that lead and then you lost the several camos and it was looking all dark at one point, like you weren't going to get that flag cap that you needed? Like, what was going through your mind when,
Yeah,
back up against the wall?
it wasn't going my way at all. And he kept winning camo, so like that's another thing just not going my way. So yeah, it definitely felt like a little hopeless. I'm like, okay, fuck. I think it's just gonna mentally I'm just preparing for game 5 now. So it definitely felt I had almost like basically just given up. But thankfully like things started going my way. And yeah, just those 50-50 shots that like what he said, like suddenly things weren't going his way. Suddenly like the scale tilted back towards me, thankfully, and that allowed me to get those pivotal flat caps.
Yes, it was very impressive to see you line of sight, see the camo going through blue utility, and get those last 3 shots off that you needed to finish him to potentially stop him from tying it up with a flag cap. I mean, granted, you probably could have cross-mapped him from your base to his, but then what? The flag's right at the doorstep. He spawns right back base. I mean, you got to run over there. Like, so if you didn't
the
actually
cross map definitely saved me when he was taking the flag back to his utility.
That was impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, that was. From my perspective, I was like, that was very impressive. The Chucks had pointed out on stream that if Shatter would have walked it instead of ran it, he would have had a better ability to get away because he wouldn't be clearly visible. But I argued that already Darklight had a line of sight on you. So even if you would have walked it, I think he still would have been able to put shots in you to then make you visible.
Oh, yeah. The flag is already visible, so that'll help.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had dropped down to car 1 or car 2, like that was probably like your only saving grace in that moment because the respawns are so fast.
Yeah, for sure. And then it didn't even occur to me until now, but when I was coming back to contest it, I totally should have done jump up instead of going back into blue util. Complete fumble on my part, honestly.
No, you couldn't really expect it because immediately after killing me, you went to take the flag. But yeah, it spawned me it spawned me in a way that you were right in my line of sight.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the long-range bandit shots landed, which many times they haven't.
Chucks, do you have any questions for our 2 contestants here?
No, just let me have the time to set up the games, get most of the matches ready in my head, and we can set up the rematch for the
Sweet. It's a reset, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so another best
Ooh,
of 5.
yeah, nice. Okay.
So now this is winner take all type of deal. Whoever wins this round of the best of 5 will win everything. So that's the same for Shatter and Darklight. If either one of them can win their 3 out of the 5 matches, then that's it. You win it all. So this is, as they say, for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't wait. Everyone loves a reset, I feel like.
Yes.
I love a reset, and I'm not just saying that because Darklight's one of my boys, but I also like a reset because I like to watch a good match. I don't want.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more exciting.
I'm missing out on playing Halo right now to watch this, so I better see a good game. You know what I'm saying?
We'll try to deliver.
Let's get this next match started then.
Sweet.
Okay, should we move back to the commentary box?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna drop.
If you want to, we were chilling in here, we were quipping, talking.
All right,
we didn't know yet.
We'll give you guys later. He kept talking to me. I love it though. All right, moving on. Next match, ladies and gentlemen, we are in game 1 now of the reset. King of the Hill on Latrice. I always say it wrong. I think I was saying it wrong the last weekend when we did this. So ignore my special ed needs of talking.
After this, we will have an Origin Slayer moving into Live Fire Oddball, then a Fortress Slayer. Then to end it off, if we do get there, we will do an Empyrean one flag.
King of the Hill.
Alright, Darklight already has some history in this map, losing to BG Clam Slams. This could be his game to make up for all that happened there. you know, a little revenge like he said he wanted.
Well, Darklight's taking shots already, looking for the Quantum. Shatter grabs the Quantum, setting up for the grenade shot. Quantum. Oh, he finishes him before he can use the Quantum. Now moving into the hill now. Hill by the Glacier is being contested by Darklight. Darklight's holding true behind the rock. We also have the Shroud cover protecting him from visual sight. There he is in the Shroud. And what a beautiful sidestep with the back whack. Oh.
No players move for the sniper yet. Pretty smart since this hill is all the way across from that sniper. And Darklight completely outslaying, just like I was saying earlier.
I mean, but Shatter's not really, he's not really going to cover. He's not going for the sniper. I mean, if you're gonna give up the hill, at least play for the sniper and get a power position on this next hill. He goes for the hill, which is fine for time, but yeah, I mean, sniper's still up for grabs. Neither one of them are going for it. Very interesting. Wins that fight.
It would have been way better to try to get the advantage with power weapons, or even just playing your life or a little setup to get there before.
Well, I mean, Darklight's already winning by 1-0 in the hill standing. I mean, and then still even Shatter, like neither one of them are going for the sniper. Now, this map doesn't have the advantages of like an overshield or a camo to my knowledge. So, you know, it's very much like you need to get the sniper. You need to get like the Quantum. You need to get these power-ups because they are very advantageous to you turning the time in this battle. And again, I don't think either one of them are going for it. Yeah, he gets the Quantum again, but no play for the sniper by either one of them.
I don't think they have any type of goal or anything to even get it right now.
I mean, one would argue that they both don't have confidence in their ability to use a sniper, but then in my opinion, it's a matter of like, I'm just gonna get over somebody else.
Definitely has confidence in using that sniper. Throughout this whole tournament, he has been hitting every single shot with that thing.
So why isn't he playing for it? I mean, yeah, I know hill time, but if you can kill him with the sniper, then you have the power weapon and you have hill control. It doesn't make sense. And he's been losing the gunfights anyway. You know?
It would be a really good idea to go for that sniper ASAP.
He's going for it now. He's going for it now, yeah. He's going for it now, but he's already down 2-0 now.
See if he could turn it around here with the sniper. Darklight gets that Quantum. This would be huge for him here.
I mean, Darklight can play this any way he wants. He's up 2 hills right now. Time's on his side, as they say. He just won that.
Shatter almost able to get that kill, getting one of the no-scopes off, but not both.
Well, Darklight with the sniper now, sitting in hill, getting advantageous hill time. Still with a 2-0 lead, 4 minutes in, 7 seconds left in the match. And
beautiful shot from
counter
Darklight.
sniped him because the sniper spun back up again really quickly. Oh, man.
Darklight definitely has a huge advantage this game with his, what a beautiful shot, with his gunplay and outslaying. Shatter had a bit of hope at the beginning of the matches for today, but doesn't seem to be translating into this
Unlucky. He missed the sniper shot, which probably would have ended him, and then he didn't even get the melee off. I mean, unlucky for Darklight, but I mean, still in a huge advantage right now. And
he's
turns the
able to get the kill after hitting a beautiful nade.
Yeah, definitely turned the tables quick.
There's now 3-0. Are we gonna see a sweep?
A 4-0 sweep in the first game of the reset? I mean, possible.
Enemy team took the hill.
Oh, what a no-scope. Barely looking at him. He knows where that Quantum is, just waiting for him to move. If he does. He does not. He gets the Spartan Shatter is able to get the kill there and get at least some hill time after Darklight is able to get majority. Darklight hitting almost every shot there. Could have gotten that kill, but misses that headshot. already gets priority over that hill. Beautiful nade from Shatter getting them off that hill.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, if you're wondering why Darklight is not pushing the hill that hard, he's up 3-0 and has a little bit more time than him in that hill. So time is on his side. He's trying to make, basically, in my mind, I'm thinking that he's trying to make Shatter make a play to expose himself to put more kills on him. That way he wins either by time or by just onslaught. But he's letting him get too much in this case. He might lose his hill. That might be assured with that kill right there.
Would be a good idea to set up for the next one in, like, right now, actually. But he's going straight for that kill. He's able to get it after completely chasing him all the way down. Grabbing the Quantum from Shatter too. Darklight does not know that he's already there. Already getting a few shots in him. Shatter able to clean up that kill after walking right in front of the Quantum. This, in my opinion, would be the trickiest hill to get. So we'll see how both players play around here. Shatter definitely having the stronger play at the moment. Getting a perfect kill on Darklight there.
I'm switching POVs to Shatters now since he's gotten 2-kill lead on him and about to get a second hill. Easy gunfight. Oh, winner goes to Darklight. Okay. Darklight might be able to get some more hill time, but Shatter only needs a little bit more to win this one.
Almost hitting both nades on him.
Hugging the wall, hugging the box. Here's the exchange, and there's the win. Alright, well, Darklight secures some more time. The spawn was advantageous for Shatter. If you're looking on my POV, you can see the red dot being Shatter running around the Quantum spawn. But Darklight is getting a lot more secured hill time. He wins this. Oh, no. He needed to win that to secure that hill. That might.
But that spawn
win
is
this
beautiful.
Yeah, that spawn is beautiful for him. Oh, no, but not enough. He took too long and delayed to force it. He should have aggressively rushed that hill.
Spartan Shatter kind of plays that smart, but doesn't get the right respawn.
Yeah, I mean, he was going to die because of the grenade. Look that off. He's just very fortunate that Darklight did not force that hill and run in there to contest it like he should have. Because the grenade did make him one shot. That should have been an immediate, I'm going to run that hill. And he got a blank melee, but then still turns around on a reversal. Very interesting turn of events on that one. Darklight had a blank melee on Shatter and then still turns it around to kill him in a reversal. That was insane, from my perspective.
This is a pretty tough hill to attack after somebody's already on it, just because of how open it is. Shatter not able to really get a clean little sight on Darklight without being right in the open. But he still gets that kill on him. What a beautiful shot.
Well, I was going to say Darklight won this hill in the first exchange of it in the beginning of the match. But also, I think Darklight overexposed himself for the kill. He should have stayed more behind cover when he was getting weaker.
Same with Shatter right there.
Play for the
Darklight
time. But he's about
clean up that kill.
Yeah, he's about to win the hill anyway. There it is. So not the sweep you were looking for, but the result was still the same. Darklight wins 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to game 2.
Let's see. What do you think? Do you think Darklight is gonna get this whole tournament win, or can Shatter come back and win it all?
Well, I have some insider information that I know my stream's on delay and nobody else can hear me but you. I'm hoping your stream's kind of on delay if they're not stream sniping. But I do know that Darklight is not a strong Slayer, so the Slayer matches might be Spartan Shatter's only hope of coming back in this, in my opinion. Now, the reason why I say that is because when we play as a 4-stack on All Access Gaming, Darklight's usually our support player or versatile player, meaning that he can play the objective mainly and be an assist player with the slays. Unless we're playing in the lower lobbies, meaning like golds and like silvers, he's not usually the one to slay out on our team. What does Spartan Shatter mean by R? Does that mean ready?
Oh, it just means ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just making sure the players are ready. Seems like we're good to go. No response from Darklight yet.
No, he said ready. I saw that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you look at the chat again if you press.
Oh, that was Darklight? No, that
I
was
think they
Shatter.
both did. I think one said R and one said ready. I think Darklight said ready, and I believe Shatter said R, meaning ready. But regardless, I think they're both ready. Anyway, if you really want my opinion, I'm not sure who's gonna win this. I'm not gonna say odds in either way. But if you wanted me to say a favorite, I would definitely say a favorite for this one would be Spartan Shatter, considering Origin is not one of his best maps in Darklight, and Spartan Shatter has been proven to be more of a slayer when it comes to getting the power-ups. As a lot of you at home may know, if you play enough Halo Infinite, if you have control of the power-ups, you tend to have control of a lot of the Slayer and objective-based modes in ranked, especially in ranked playlists. What do you think about that, the Chunks?
I definitely agree. And Spartan Shatter knows how to play around them to get them, or even bait the player into going just to get maybe a snipe off from a different power weapon or something else. He definitely knows how to get around a player. He has some strategies there, but Darklight knows exactly how to rush in, get that perfect kill, maybe even clean up the kill after getting them low after a respawn. So we'll definitely see something interesting here with the rockets and the sniper.
Okay, looking at Spartan Shatter's POV here at first. Looking at the gameplay. Chucks, what do you expect to see here? We got a play going for the sniper right now. I don't think Darklight went for the... Yeah, he went for rockets, so this is a separate exchange right there.
Shatter already knowing where he's going. I feel like Shatter could get this kill if he doesn't drop down, just because the rocket is really definitely better if you shoot at the ground near the enemy, just because of the low accuracy. But if Spartan Shatter is found, this may be tough for him, which he is, and that is that kill.
And like that, Facets takes a 1-0 lead and has both power weapons. Here we go with the play.
Both players playing kind of cautious here, just roaming around the same area pretty slowly. Did Darklight throw the sniper off the map?
Yeah, probably to make sure he doesn't get it since he had the rockets already. And I have another insider information. Darklight is not very confident with the sniper and knows that Spartan Shatter is. So to prevent him from getting it against him, he probably threw it off the map intentionally.
Very smart move there.
Yeah. I play with him enough. I get his mannerisms. Plus, we talk a great deal about Halo when we play, so I understand him. And that's a win.
Beautiful goal for Darklight there.
Win of that gunfight going to Darklight in that situation. Like I said, if there was a game that I would expect Shatter to win, it would definitely be a Slayer. But right now, it's not looking good for Shatter, with Darklight taking a 3-0 lead in the beginning of this match.
Oh, beautiful shots going for Darklight. I would say Darklight definitely has some control, well, a lot of control in these Slayers of this tournament, pretty much winning almost all of them. So, kind of surprised to hear that he's not really confident in his Slayers.
Well, you got to keep in mind something. And Shatter wins that rocket gunfight with the bandit. You got to keep in mind something. You know, Darklight is used to playing in upper tier lobbies. He is a platinum player, borderline diamond player, but mainly platinum player. This is a casual tournament, of course, but you know, when he does play, because of his rank being where it is, he can play with our buddy. That's another kill for Spartan Shatter. When he does play, he plays in upper lobbies, like with Onyxes and Diamond 6s, because one of our friends in our server is also a Onyx player. You know, low grade Onyx, 1500, you know, to 1550 type deal. but you know he does see a lot of higher competition. So you have to understand something, the Chucks. I'm talking from like a higher expectation level of gameplay. But
I see. So he definitely knows how to slay a diamond. So he's able to get these skills in these golds and plats here.
well, I mean, he is himself as well, plat as well. But my point is like, you know, he is a slayer in these lobbies, but like in the actual lobbies that are a little bit more competitive and sweaty, he's more of, like I said, a versatile support player. Very much like myself. I do not consider myself a, you know, MVP caliber player who's like taking home the gold every single day. I'm usually playing support, big on the assists, you know, call outs, communication, the whole 9 yards, and he's about the same way. Me and Facets have the same type of play style. Both very streaky players too, the two of us.
Well, as you were saying, Spartan Shatter definitely has a upper hand here. Spartan Shatter has been able to almost tie it up, getting many kills over Dark Light. We may see the outcome of that. Will Spartan Shatter tie the series up?
Well, it's currently 5-4, and
Beautiful trade.
it was a trade, so that means that either way, it's still gonna be 1 kill advantage to Darklight. Watching Darklight's POV right now.
Spartan Shatter's able to tie it up, but with that respawn and that health, ooh, making a risky move to get that rocket launcher. Both players know where each other are. Would not be very smart for Darklight to push this here, knowing Spartan Shatter has a rocket launcher.
What is the play here? Tied up 6-6, and we're being conservative. Oh, there's the... That's going to be a trade. Tied up 7-7 right now. Still watching Darklight's POV from my stream. I don't know what POV the Chunks is watching if you're watching on his Twitch stream.
Darklight able to cancel out those ties, grab the sniper, probably put in work here. Spartan Shatter can probably pick this back up. Almost getting hit by that no-scope. Gets hit by that one, and he's able to finish out off that kill. With that one shot, definitely putting in a lot of work.
And with that, it's still tied 8-8. Well, as you can see, it's a very close match because, like I said, Darklight is not a fan of this map. He's not a fan of Slayer. So, like I said, this is going to be Shatter's only opportunity to take a foothold here. However, what's interesting is Darklight's not giving it away. So, Darklight's still doing his best to try and hold true. We're watching Spartan Shatter's view, by the way, from my stream. He's still not giving it away. So, Darklight's not going to give away the win. But he is not strong in it. That's why it's not a runaway series for Darklight. Now, if anybody is in the Halo Casual Tournament server that's hosted by the Chucks, our tournament administrator, there was a poll inside of that tournament chat on who's going to win this. And look at that. That's going to be a lead for Shatter at 9-8 with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. The vote poll was to see who would win the grand finals, and it was in favor of Darklight with 4 votes, if I remember correctly. One of them was Darklight himself voting for himself. But he did have 4. Oh, no, you do know, because on your chat, I don't think you realize this, the Chucks, but when you do a poll on Discord, unless you use a certain bot, it tells you when you hover over the votes who voted for it. I'm just making it known because it's pretty obvious. If you're in a public channel, you could see it. So that's not like I'm hiding it. That's not like hidden information. It's pretty public knowledge.
Yeah.
I just happen to be.
I watched the vote. I saw him vote. So, but yeah. Let's just knock out that for now.
Well, I'm putting that out there, so that was like, you know, one of the four, so it's not like four different people. That's the reason why I brought that up. But still, it's valid. 10 to 9 right now. In favor of Darklight. Darklight is in the lead right now by 1.
Pick it right back up.
Yeah.
Almost hitting a beautiful no scope right there. Shatter able to tie it up once again. Both players staying really close together here.
And the
Shatter
seesaw match continues. Going up and down.
When will it end? Who will come on top? Who'll come out on top?
Well, if it's later tonight, it's going to be my wife. Just kidding.
Okay. Oh, Spartan Shatter able to get a kill there.
Kill for Spartan Shatter. Puts him in the lead 11 to 10. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the match.
Oh, what a snipe from Spartan Shatter there. Able to get a 2-point lead here.
Well, you definitely said that he was deadly with that sniper, and that was proven fact right there. So that's how he's been all tournament, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, or you've been watching from the beginning, he's been like that all tournament.
Able to get that no scope off. And the headshot with a few shots. Knowing that Spanker's up soon. Can't get the shot off. But he gets that last kill. Would be best to just play around the rockets here. This Darklight knows he would be pushing that. Spartan Shatter being dangerous with the rocket launcher and the sniper in his arsenal here.
He's got both power weapons. It's like a grab bag if you kill him.
No mags left in his sniper, only 3 bullets. Let's see what he can pull with this. Getting a snipe off as soon as I say that.
Definitely takes advantage of those 3 bullets with that one shot right there.
Misses
And
one of those
another
rockets. And misses the other one. This would be huge. All he has is the sniper. He has to make both of these shots count. Unless he pushes away and goes to grab the pistol or the carbine there. He goes around the pistol. Oh, and he's able to get the no scope and
that's a
melee
6-kill lead right now for Spartan Shatter with 33 seconds left in the match. That might all but do it. There's not enough time for Darklight to be able to come back in this one. Well, like I said to you, ladies and gentlemen, this would be the game mode if necessary that Darklight would lose.
Crazy prediction from JC actually coming true.
Hey, you want the commentary, baby. I'm not going to lie to you. I come full frontal in this service. And that's a game-winning 16-10 Slayer match for Spartan Shatter. Tied up in the series 1-1 right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Chucks, tell us what we're going to be seeing next in Game 3.
Next, we will be seeing a live fire oddball.
You mean to tell me the game that's going to put one of them over the top in this series is it going to be a game of who can hold the balls the longest?
Yes, that is exactly what will be happening. Because balls are life.
Any of you ladies in the audience, please note that holding balls is an advantageous thing you do for your partner. Thank you, and watch this oddball match. They'll give you all the tips and tricks you need to know. Yeah, so the Chucks did R
Yep.
question mark for anybody that's wondering. Darklight says R meeting ready. We just gotta wait for Spartan R. Okay, we have both contestants ready to go. Here we go.
Oddball.
Oddball live fire for game 3. Series is tied up at 1 apiece. Last match was a Slayer match going in favor of Spartan Shatter. First match was First match was King of the Hill in favor of Darklight. Last series was a grand finals regular match, and the reset was won by Darklight, the forced to reset rather, coming out of the losers bracket. Spartan Shatter in the winners bracket, playing for his life right now in this winner-take-all series. And Darklight takes the first shot with the green gun. Could not get the final shot off. Makes him one shot for the oddball. Grenades being thrown wild. Spartan Shatter makes the challenge at dummy door. Gunfire exchange at B pillar door. And he pulls the ball going back towards A. Darklight charges up the green gun. Getting ready for the noob combo. Comes out the corner, hits it, and gets the melee off. Ball time going secure to Darklight with a 3-second respawn time. Let's see where Spartan Shatter spawns. He spawned big door. What a spawn for Spartan Shatter. Coming over to sandbags.
Oh, beautiful nade for Spartan Shatter there. He gets the kill off. Does not go for active camo there. Keeps his quantum translocator. This should be huge for Darklight. Also grabbing the sniper here.
And Darklight with the win on that gunfight. He's got the eyeball. Is he going to play the camo? Yes, he does. Spawn was dummies. What a spawn for Spartan Shatter here.
But doesn't get the right shots. Darklight is able to get the perfect kill. Oddball and the active camo here.
If anybody was watching earlier, when we were watching the Aquarius CTF match, Darklight was not playing the power position very well. So I'm glad to see he's learning from that last exchange a couple matches ago, a bracket ago, if you will. And he wins the camo in this exchange, which was advantageous to winning these 1v1s. What a snipe!
Beautiful headshot.
Oh my lord! I've never seen a bullet go through somebody's head so efficiently.
Darklight is not able to get those last few shots on him, and he actually does as soon as I say that. Getting the melee right after to secure the kill.
Well, I was gonna say, the Chucks. Do you think that that one no scope was blind luck? Oh, what kill by Spartan Shatter there? You think that was blind luck? It might have been. He just guess and check, as they say. I see, I shoot. Like SWAT. If anybody's ever played SWAT in old Halos or Tactical Slayer in Infinite.
Oh, wow. Darklight uses that little quantum translocator trail to get that last shot on Spartan Shatter. Shatter almost getting away with it. Now he's playing the boss life, staying close to throw it off if he needs to, which he will be doing after getting shot by that sniper there. And having the active camo, I didn't even notice.
Well, yeah, because Darklight was playing the ball time and just basically gave up on camo to get more ball time. I don't know. In that play, I don't know what would have been the better move. I would say probably go for the camo. It's so early in the match, but he gets him one shot with that. Didn't finish him. Still alive, wrapping around.
Not good for Spartan Shatter to sprint here. Could
Spartan
just use
Shatter's
his
camo's
camo, but
burned.
camo runs out.
Yeah, and he doesn't get the back whack. Oh, but still turns it around. He almost had the back whack, but Spartan Shatter, if you guys are watching the POV of Darklight on my screen, was able to turn around at the last second. Ball played at top tower, and Spartan Shatter is sitting at nest right now, rushing for ball right now. Nope, one bottom tower. What a snipe!
Gosh.
Oh my gosh! Ladies and gentlemen,
Darklight turning my opinions around with who's more deadly or with that sniper. He's definitely hitting some crazy shots.
I don't know. I think Spartan Shatter still has a beat because I've seen Darklight play on a regular with me, and he is not that advantageous with the sniper. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not saying he's getting lucky. He's definitely a good player, very, very good player. But I don't know. Those shots are a little crazy. And he gets that one. Spartan Shatter. Darklight getting ball time here. We have a Darklight lead in round 1 of 66 to 56 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Clock stops when you have ball time.
Beautiful shots from Shatter there. Leaving Darklight one shot, but he could turn it around, which he surely is doing here with 2 nades and the last headshot to secure the win. Not
the win, at least more ball time right now. Because remember, your 3 seconds ball time, you have the 3 seconds ball time, ladies and gentlemen, is why they're getting such great spawns. Spartan Shatter with the melee there. We have 3 seconds spawn time for the 1v1s, even though it's full 4v4 playlist rules. So the opponents are spawning in very advantageous spots due to the small spawn time. Darklight wins that camo.
Very smart play from both players to go for the active camo, but Spartan Shatter was not aware of his surroundings with Darklight spawning from window from A.
Sitting here baiting the ball right now because he has a lot of time with time counting down. Minute 55 left on the clock here in round 1. I think he's trying to bait him for the oddball, and I think Spartan Shadow's aware of that. Remember, we are watching Darklight's POV currently. And he loses that gunfight. Spartan Shadow gets the ball time 1 shot, and Darklight spawns big door going B pillars right now. And Spartan Shadow's going up the top tower.
Spawn for Spartan Shatter's sake here. Able to get some time in to tie this matchup, but that noob combo does come out for Darklight, and we know how he is with that, using it efficiently. And he hits that shot there. Would have been better for Spartan Shatter to just throw the skull off the map there to play for his life at the end of that.
Well, I mean, he did secure a lot of ball time, but yeah, to your point, he wasn't going to win that one, so he should just throw it off. I don't know.
Oh, and a mind the gap for Darklight.
That
and also
was
round
impressive because that's going to give him the win on that one. All right, round 1 goes to Darklight. We're going into round 2 now.
Both players going straight for that sniper. We know how deadly both of them are with that sniper now. Some crazy shots from Darklight today. I guess he has just awakened his power here. Active camo up. We see Spartan Shatter going straight for it. Darklight thinking he's going to go for ball there. Ball time should go to the Darklight here. He seems to be right next to it. He doesn't. He moves around. Oh, but Shatter's able to get one of those snow scopes off on Darklight there and secure the kill. Would have been better to just drop the ball, play that active camo time, and maybe get a shot off with that sniper, but he was able to get a lead on Shatter here.
Watching Darklight's POV right now. Quantum. What a good quantum. Still got cyber.
And a beautiful no scope.
What a win for Darklight in that one.
Oh, what a crazy spawn for Shatter. It's like they're playing a 4v4 with these spawns. And the ball is off the map and a beautiful mind they got for Shatter. able to pull both things out of his way.
I feel like that one was like out of revenge for what he did to him. Turn around by Darklight.
Might have been.
Like, cause Darklight was like stylus points, but that was just like, okay, I could kill you either way, but I'm just gonna do it this way because you did it to me, type of deal.
He had it in his mind after that.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, I'm not trying to like, cast stones at a glass house here. Like, without a doubt, I would do the same. Nice back whack by Spartan Shatter.
Oh, and the ball almost rolls off
No,
the
but he
map.
got
That
it.
would've
He
been a
got it.
crazy play.
He got it, and getting more ball time too. Camo's up very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Camo's up very soon. Darklight's pushing from Nest. Camo's up in 3 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Ball's played, I believe. Yeah, he's rushing for the camo. He's gonna be coming from Nest. Might be behind him at this point. Let's see. Darklight is sitting up with green gun. Look at that. Okay.
As always.
He'd make a good friend of ours proud, but that does cost him the camo because that's what Spartan Shatter has now.
Green gun maniac. All Shatter needed was that headshot, and he gets it. Darklight seems to know this spawn really well because he keeps getting there after. Oh, he misses those shots on the camo, but is able to grab that sniper, and this is super dangerous for Shatter here. Both players knowing how to use that sniper.
Hit him though.
Tries to hit a ninja on him.
Oh, he missed
and
him.
he's able to get the ball kill.
Oh no, that does not look good for you, Darklight. In that one, he's getting a lot of good ball time, and he killed him with the ball too, which is very interesting.
Shatter is risking all of his life with the ball here. Oh!
What a kill by Darklight. Again, I felt like that was one of those, like, you killed me with it, I'm going to kill you with it for some reason. I don't know.
They keep on getting payback on each other.
Definitely, definitely.
Shatter plays ball there. Well, not
Oh,
Shatter.
Darklight,
Darklight plays ball there.
It's a smart play, too, because he got a little bit of time, played it, and now it's set him up with that spawn to get it back right here. And he wins that gunfight, meaning he's going to get back all the time that he would have got if he held on to it and died with it.
Goes past the tie and is able to get the lead here.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Coming up back tower side, up on the ramp. What a play. Can he survive and get the kill, though, is the trick. If he can kill him here, that's going to be really advantageous. Yes, he's going for the kill. Oh, he tried to do it again. And wins it on the 3-shot after the attempted mind the gap, but he hit the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't...
was up and would be huge for Darklight here.
If any of you don't realize, when you do the repulsor and you hit somebody into the wall for it, anybody that's watching that's not aware, it does kind of stun the player, and your POV gets a little wonky. So unless you're used to that happening to you on a regular, it does kind of give you a second to get your bearings. And in that situation, Darklight took advantage and just filled him with lead to finish him.
Almost getting the stick. Oh, and he does.
Did get the stick. I don't think you put the party on invite only. Somebody joined, my friend.
Oh, they're observer though.
Okay.
Let me put it on invite only.
Can you do that mid-match?
Yeah. Oh, and a beautiful nade for Spartan Shatter there. Darklight playing time here.
Didn't get that extra second he wanted though to win it. Still with a second left to go in the round. Time is still accruing though for Spartan Shatter. Minute and 47 seconds left in the match.
But this should be Darklight's game.
Yes, it is. Game 3 goes to Darklight with a 2-1 lead. This is going to be an elimination game for Spartan Shatter and an upset if it's completed by Darklight since he had to do the reset. So the Chunks, why don't you tell the folks at home what they're going to be seeing in this potential elimination game. Also, anybody that is wondering, Battle, I think that might be one of my friends. I don't think he realizes that we're doing a tournament. He usually plays customs with us, so he probably thought we were doing that.
Oh, okay.
Do you I have to go in game to talk to him. Hold on a second.
But yeah, anyway, next we will have an Empyrean 1 flag. After that will be an Interference Slayer, as we have JC fixing something up.
I was trying to see if he was in our server, well, All Access Gaming server, to see if he was like trying to play, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
But he's not in there, so he probably just joined assuming that we were playing. I mean, he's observer, so maybe he does want to watch the tourney. No, he just joined the. Okay, I don't know if he realizes what's going on. He joined the VC that people were in, but then like left immediately. I don't know. I mean, if he stays an observer, I mean, as long as you don't care, I don't care. So
Yeah, he's fine.
all right.
There will be a little intermission here though. Dark Light got a call, so
He said ready. He just said
Alright.
ready, and okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the potential elimination game 1 flag ranked on Empyrean. If anybody remembers playing the old Halo 3 matches back in the day, maybe on MCC, this is known as the Pit, a training facility done by the UNSC to train Marines for potential combat. However, Halo Infinite remade it and called it Imperium, did a few different changes on the map. That's why it's a remake, because there's a few different adjustments that weren't in the original map. This was also remade in Reach and several other game modes, I believe, as well. I don't know if it was in 4 and 5, but I know it was in Reach. They did a remake of this as well. And Reach did a lot of those remakes from Halo 3 as well. But aside from that, I'm kind of getting off the beaten path. This is game 4, elimination game for Shatter if Darklight can finish it off here with a win. 1 flag is a 3-round game mode, so you play offense and defense to try and capture the flag. Defense, you prevent the flag from being captured. Offense, you capture the flag on your side of the map. If you keep them off the board for the time limit, you win the defensive round. If you capture the flag in offense, you win it. If you've been watching the earlier part of this tournament, you should have seen this already. We are watching Darklight's POV, and he is on offense. All right, let's watch this game.
oh, beautiful kill for him to secure this rocket launcher.
It's 2 kills right off the rip. He's gonna pull the flag. Depends on where that spawn's gonna be. Where does he spawn? Spartan Shatter spawns by S1 on his side of the map. Misses the sniper shot, and Darklight might be home free with this one. See, can Spartan hit him off? Spartan's going towards sword base. 1 shot on this, misses his shot. That's it.
But not the other.
Yeah, he couldn't get the headshot, and he did not finish the next shot on him when he was 1 shot. Did you notice he tried to reload there? Did you notice he tried to reload there? That was interesting. I think if he didn't do that, he might have gotten the 2nd shot off and put a stop to it. Spartan Shatter is playing. I'm watching his POV, making a play for the Rockets here. And immediately kills Darklight and gets Rockets. This is like the opposite of what happened in the last round. You know, with the person on offense essentially doing the same thing. Pulls the flag immediately.
Quite familiar.
But Darklight's on him. What a nade!
Beautiful nade right into Spartan Shatter's face.
That nade was advantageous and amazing. I mean, like, it just bounced right into his face.
POV there.
I was watching it. I was watching Spartan Shatter's preview. Oh, what a rocket. Spartan Shatter's preview, I saw the grenade bounce, and it was like, that moment that it's just like, you just want to, like, take it back, or, like, you just need that, like, extra reach to, like, do it. It was like, no. Crazy. Alright. That sniper exchange
goes to
Darklight, and he gets the overshield.
like we were talking about earlier for the active camo in Aquarius. Now, how do you think the active camo would go into here?
There is no active cam. It's overshield.
No, I mean like if they swap.
Oh, yeah, I see.
full.
Like the question we had for Aquarius. Well, it's hard to
Yeah.
say because that was never the case in this map. This map has always been overshield. If I remember correctly, I don't think it's ever been camo. The question I asked on Aquarius was merely to get your opinion on it because it was switch.
Yes.
Spartan Shatter making the run here and dies right at the long haul. Darklight going here for the reset of the flag. But yeah, if you want my opinion on it, what a nade by that. Oh my gosh, what a bouncing nade.
Both of them.
If you want my opinion, if there was camo here, I don't think camo would be a smart play here because the map is, one, so large, and two, it doesn't have as many dark corners. And we're looking at Spartan Shadow's POV right now. It doesn't have as many dark corners as Aquarius, where like you could kind of hide and like use the lighting arrangements to like distinguish yourself and blend in, right? Here it's a little bit more bright, harder to do that, right?
Way more bright. Oh yeah, talking about back to how the map is remade. This was also on Halo 4. I forgot about that. They remade it on Halo 4.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I asked that. I kind of posed it as a question when I was talking about it too, because I wasn't 100% sure. Nice shot by Darko with the rockets. Get the return on that. So yeah, this was a remake in Halo 4 too. I think, except for Halo 5.
Yeah, I don't think it was on Halo 5.
Yeah, Reach and 4.
Enemy
Yeah.
flag returned.
I know Halo 5 did do a Reach remake of the I forget what it's called, the map with the jetpacks. That was probably on a lot of them because it was a loadout. I do not remember actually, but as we see, Darklight takes round 2 here too.
Watching Darklight's POV, and that's a trade
Ooh,
for the
trade.
Rockets. Interesting. So round 2 is went to Darklight, so he's up 2-0 in this 3-round set. Still fighting for the Rockets here, and that's gonna go as a win for the Rockets for Spartan Shatter. Remember, Spartan Shatter's on defense, ladies and gentlemen. So he's just got to hold out for 2 minutes and 35 seconds without a cap happening, and he wins this round. Not the match, but the round. And there would still be another 2 that he'd have to win. He'd basically have to win 3 in a row, essentially. If Darklight is to win one of these, it's over. Darklight's already making a play for the flag. Probably wondering where Spartan Shatter is with the Rockets. And there he is. Jumps over the rocket. What a play by Darklight. With the grenade. Misses a rocket shot. Throws another grenade. Backs down. Throws another grenade. Alright. They're playing conservative here. I'm very surprised. He went around him. But still wins the gunfight because he did have the overshield, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he would have won that had he not had the overshield. But
Darklight with some amazing survivability, as we've seen.
I mean, just the way he went around and without even expecting it was just impressive. But what were you going to say about his survivability? Because I want to hear you say something about it.
He's really able to get around the player, like you just said, and also like bait them into going somewhere that Darklight would not be. So it was some crazy plays during all of that. Even jumping over the rocket was insane, and also getting that no scope just now, almost into that nade. Beautiful play here. Getting the perfect kill to go for this flag. This would be huge for him unless Spartan Shatter can counter.
Depends on where his spawn is, which is right there in S2.
Ooh, Darklight gets a beautiful no scope off.
That's a win right there for Darklight. He's going to run this flag. Now let's see where this spawn is, because that's going to be the determination. We're looking at Spartan Shatter's POV. He's on sword base right now, making a run for training. He's going to try and head him off. Darklight's coming right across the BR. Misses a grenade shot. Oh, that might be it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a dub for Darklight. And that means he's your tournament winner, yeah.
Congrats to Darklight. First tournament for the tournament for casuals.
All right, so I'm going to jump into their VC and just get some opinions, like a live look in, as they say. Let me get back over there.
Or
Well,
was that best of 5 or
Hey, there
7?
we go.
that was it, gents. I believe
Oh,
that's it.
damn.
That would be it.
That was fun, Gabe. Except, can you clip the part out where I missed like all the sniper shots?
Oh no! I pointed that out pretty heavily in stream too, by the way.
Pretty heavily.
And I was
Oh no.
I was telling the Trunks. I'm like, I felt like he was like he got a little lucky with those 2 no scopes he got off.
No, I got body shots at the end later too, but that was just that was me trying like a shit ton of no scopes.
I mean,
In one of the previous matches, I even threw off the sniper. I think in Origin, the first
Yes,
sniper.
Yes,
I think
you did,
like
you did,
I remember
yeah.
that.
yeah.
Dang.
I was like, okay, he's probably gonna kill me, and he's probably gonna go off with it, or you were more likely to go off with it than me. So I even threw it off.
Well, you're the champ of the first tournament here. How's it feel?
It feels good. It feels good. It was fun. Plus, like everyone was so chill, and everyone was so fun to play with too.
Shatter, how's it feel getting the runner up?
Feels good. Feels good. Definitely a little sloppy today, but it's casual, so.
True.
Yeah,
true.
it was just a casual event. I
Mhm.
know the Chunks, you had talked about like a prize. What was it? Because it was never really specified. I'm sure the people watching on stream are interested to hear what was the reward.
$50.
That's cool.
Oh, there was a prize. Okay, nice.
Yes, there is a prize.
Woohoo!
$50. Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm buying everyone Chipotle.
All right.
Hey, you know you live
With
close to me.
$50?
You know I live close to you, so you know I'm gonna hold you
I
to
have a
that.
BOGO.
I'm gonna hold
I
you
have a
to.
BOGO.
Okay, there you go. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
hold
I'm
you.
like
I'm gonna hold
50
you to
bucks.
that.
Unfortunately, doesn't go that far these days.
Wait,
Right,
no,
exactly.
no. I guarantee you, your $50 can cover my Chipotle. It's okay. We'll be fine.
His alone, no one else's.
Yeah. Hey, the burrito bowl it's 2 meals usually. As long as you can get them to load it up.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's funny. But no, congratulations, Darklight. The Chunks, I wanted to speak to
It was fun to play.
what you were talking about Luminality or Darklight's ability to survive. I'm generally impressed by his survivability. A lot of the people we play with speak to it a lot. But I want to speak to Spartan Shatter's gameplay as well. So, Spartan Shatter, what I found amazing about you is your resilience, your ability to come back in situations. And I loved watching your gameplay because the fact that you were able to finesse situations and literally just kind of pull the wool out from under us. Because, like, even in the King of the Hill match when Darklight went up 3-0, I was speaking to the fact that you didn't get the sniper, how you given up on a couple hills, right? It didn't stop you.
Mhm.
You still got 2 hills right away, like right back after that, and like kept Darklight from contesting hill time, which was very impressive considering you were down 3-0 at one point. I have to say your resilience and ability to come back was it should be commendable. It's very measurable.
Thank
and
you.
very
Thank you.
commendable. No worries.
Definitely.
I feel
yeah.
like just my biggest thing I probably need to work on is finishing shots, and then I think everything else will kind of fall into place after that. But yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Had a lot of fun.
Another thing about these matches, you both are monsters with the sniper. There were some crazy shots I was seeing.
Yeah. He landed some very good ones. I got quite a few body shots, which helped me stay him off. But like I don't know what you meant by my survivability because I just felt like I was living on the respawn screen so many times.
But
Like,
yeah,
were there moments
congrats.
where I survived where you guys thought I probably wouldn't? Because I don't remember in like the heat of everything.
Just in that last match where you
Mhm.
jumped over a rocket and was able to get around Shatter, and Shatter didn't even know you were behind. Yeah,
I
that
know
was
that one was pretty cool. That was pretty
that was
cool.
very crazy.
Yeah, so congratulations to everybody. And anybody that's watching the All Access Gaming stream, this is with our partnership server, Tournaments for Casuals. Their server invite link is inside of our Discord partnership channel. It's in one of the announcement channels at the top category of All Access Gaming. Make sure to come inside, join up. I think the Chunks, you plan to do other tournaments other than just casual tournaments. If I remember correctly, you were going to do maybe like an upper tier tournament like diamonds and onyxes and stuff at some point. If you
Yep.
plan to do that, we also would like to be a part of that if that's okay with you, because we have a lot of diamond tier players as well that love to play in tournaments.
Yeah, of course. Would love to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see more tournaments, even like
Mhm.
even casuals too. Like they were, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think also because it's a thought I had is like, what if I go into ranked and eventually do place diamond? Like, then there's always that fear, like, oh, well, now I'm not going to be able to play in these tournaments anymore. So making tournaments that for like diamond and stuff, I think it'd be really cool because instead of being like, well, I can't really play anymore, it'll be more like, okay, I graduated the diamond, now I can play in the diamond tournament.
Right.
Exactly. Yep. And I was thinking that the next one could be maybe gold plat or a diamond 2v2 instead of 1v1.
Ooh,
Yeah, those would be fun.
that would be interesting.
If you need any help with that, the Chunks, just let me know. I'm here to help out where I can with these things. It also makes it easier on me if I have like somebody like you help me out, because when we usually run tournaments at All Access Gaming, I usually do what you're doing all by myself. You know, like streaming, organizing, the whole 9 yards. So it's a breath of fresh air to have somebody who's willing to help each other out, you know, as far as that's concerned. So look forward to that.
Yeah, of course. And I'll be here for any of your events too if you need any help.
Of course, yeah. We always are looking for support from everybody. I mean, you know, the community All Access Gaming is a networking community, so we're not all about like clout and fame. In fact, the two ownership, me being one of them, Reclaimer, Dub Reclaimer being the other one, we donate a lot of our time and money to the community without any reprieve or like return of income, meaning that like
Mm.
anything you see is just pretty much just like our support of the community, because we just love the community and we love helping people meet other gamers and network and play together and, you know, basically have a safe place to game, you know, across the board. So that's what All Access Gaming is all about. I had some person who I was talking about the community say to me, you know, wow, you guys must be a bunch of philanthropists, which is probably true because we don't really see much of a return. And any return that we get, we donate to our community PayPal, which we use for giveaways and events and tournaments and other incentives financially, you know, for the community and stuff. So anyway, enough about All Access Gaming. Thank you all for tuning in. The Chunks, is there anything else you want to say to the audience at home?
No, sir. Just congrats to Dark Light for winning and Spartan Chatter for the runner-up and BG for the third place.
Thank you,
Yeah, it
thank
was
you.
a lot of fun. GG. Thank you
Mhm.
for hosting.
Yeah,
All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all for tuning in, turning out, coming out, being whatever you want to do. Spartan Shatter, nice job. Want you to play. You're very competitive. Awesome player. Dark
Thank you.
Light Facets. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.